You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your early edition day spoilers for next week, December 4th through 8th. I've got a couple of spoilers for every day of next week to talk to you about. We're going to dig into that, unpack it all for you right now. If you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Just real quick, I'm going to run through the rest of this week just for context for you. A spoiler for Wednesday has Xander overhearing Alex and Teresa, which is really interesting because Alex just overheard Teresa and Konstantin where they were talking about their gold digging activities. So maybe he didn't hear her, or maybe she can explain herself. We'll see. And Steve tells Kayla about stuff he's found out about Konstantin, and he keeps talking to Sarah about it too because his radar is up and he knows this guy is very bad. Someone's having a romantic evening on Wednesday and bad news interrupts it. We'll see who that is. And Kayla wants to know if Sarah is falling back in love with Xander. Yes, she is. And according to the Day of Days promo, he's going to ask her and Victoria to move in permanently soon, which is good because then her baby can't be fake kidnapped by fake Konstantin anymore. On Thursday, we have Nicole telling Holly that she's sorry for being so upset. She's going to tell her she thinks that Eric and Sloan's baby is hers. And then Holly is going to go to Eric and ask him to do a DNA test just to ease her mom's mind. Eric drops in on Mama Marlena and talks to her about Nicole's freak out about the baby. And Teresa wants Alex to admit that they're in a relationship or a situationship or something instead of just, roommates with benefits. And Dimitri, once again, threatens Sloan. He wants little Leo out of jail right now. And because Sloan is in such a panic after Dimitri threatens her again, she kind of runs past Eric. That'll happen one day this week. Eric wants to take the baby over to the hospital to have a sample drawn, and she's not really listening to him. She is distracted, so she's not going to have as much of a heads up as she should to try and shut this DNA test down like she's done two before. And then on Friday the 1st, there's a new DNA test triggers stress for someone. And that, it could be Melinda, it could be Sloan, it could be Dr. Pierce. And I wonder, since Dr. Pierce has privileges at University Hospital, if he gets wind that that baby is being DNA tested, he would tamper with the test without Melinda or Sloan even having to ask, because if it shows that their baby is alive, then he's going to be in a lot of trouble for saying that baby is dead. So I'm just wondering if that's how the test tampering goes, because I just don't see it coming out this fast. I know we'd all like it to, but I don't see it working out that fast. And Sloan works really hard on Friday to get Leo out of jail. Tate tries to delay Chanel, who's supposed to be meeting with Johnny because he's helping Holly plot. And EJ is in Leo's face and giving him a hard time about putting him away. So we will see if Sloan can get him out of there. It doesn't seem like the DA should be able to come at people like that and prosecute cases for injuries done to his own family. That is a huge conflict of interest, but it's a soap opera, so we can't talk about real life and logic, right? All right, Monday, December 4th, we have Holly telling a whopper of a lie to her stepbrother, Johnny DiMera. We'll pile that on all the other lies. I mean, she's being so obvious about her crush, and she told Johnny that she was actually hot for his dad, and then she's, throwing water on Chanel, and now she's got Tate helping her throw them off, and now we have this lie. Meanwhile, Nicole cannot wait to see those DNA test results, but I just don't think she's going to get the satisfaction that she anticipates. She is so certain that's her baby. And of course, we all know she's right, but everybody else thinks she's wrong. And I don't think this DNA test is going to come out in her favor. I hope I'm wrong about that. I hope I am, because I am always one for plots wrapping up earlier, but I just don't see it. And just based on some other spoilers for later in the week, I don't know. On Tuesday the 5th, Dimitri is seriously thinking about just surrendering to the police because this is just all getting so complicated and so messy. We'll see. And Stefan has a really good plot, he thinks, to deal with this threat from Clyde aimed at people they love, and he tells Ava all about it, about what he's planning and what he intends to do to the villain. Love me some Clyde Weston. James Reed is so good. I would actually like to see him on the loose again. I was enjoying when he was out and romancing Nancy Wesley, even though he was, lying and being awful. It was just, he's got that nice, low-key Southern accent. Way back in the day, he was on the North and the South miniseries. My grandma had the videotapes that came out, because I think it was out in the 70s. I don't know. I saw her tapes in the late 80s maybe, but they were vintage by then. Wednesday, December 6th, Harris and Ava have their official first date. That would be a really good time for her to tell him, oh, by the way, I'm a drug dealer and I don't want to be. That needs to come out soon. And we know it will, because in the Day of Days promo, Harris and Kate go out to the prison to talk to Lucas about spying on Clyde. And we have Rafe and Jada facing some questions on Wednesday, so I wonder if they're the ones last week that maybe had their romantic dinner interrupted. I don't know. I'm sure EJ is going to be all over them about the case against Leo, about finding Dimitri and getting him locked up, and just, everything that he's rightfully annoyed about, but as DA, he shouldn't have his hands in these cases. Thursday, December 7th, Steve and John Black find a huge clue. It's got to be about Konstantin Meleounis, because they're looking into this big old Greek liar. I'm wondering if they're going to find footage of the faux kidnapping, because in an interview, Stephen Nichols said they are checking security camera and other footage all around Salem looking for info very soon. We also have Rafe with an urgent question for Jada. Galen Gehring is so cute. I really like him as an actor and a person. I don't care that much about Rafe, and that poor man's been dumped by every woman in town. So I just feel like Jada is going to inevitably dump him like everybody else does. So that's why I'm not investing in them maybe as much, just because I know it statistically it's not going to work out. Friday, December 8th, we have Tate feeling like he's making some romantic progress with Holly. I don't know if he is or not, because she is just very hot for her stepbrother. And Johnny has something very special planned for his sweetie, Chanel Dupree. I wouldn't be surprised if he proposed again already. We know he loves to propose, and he enjoyed being married to her. All right, those are all the early edition spoilers I have for the week of December 4th through 8th. Be sure and click subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you're looking forward to seeing. Do you agree with me? Do you think that the DNA test is going to just be one more thing that keeps Nicole apart from her baby? Or do you think it's going to wrap soon? I just don't. I saw a poll on a website. I can't think what website it was, but basically it was about, is this baby stealing karma for Nicole for what she did to Sammy? And it was interesting. The choices were like, yes, I feel sorry for Nicole. No, I don't feel sorry for Nicole because of what she did to Sammy. And then the third one was, I don't remember what the option was. But what's interesting is the sympathy for Nicole very slightly outweighed it's karma that you're getting slapped with. So I know viewers are torn. So let me know what you guys think. I read all your comments. Thank you so much for talking soaps with me here. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm here with you every day of the week talking Days of Our Lives. So come back soon.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.